Welcome to episode 1112. Nick Molnar, youngest Australian self-made billionaire at age 31. 9 lessons. This is an outline of episode 1112, lesson 1 to 5. This is lesson 6 to 9. Lesson 1, Millennials can rewrite history and their own legacy.
But these stereotypes have really opened us up to outright character assassination at times. And what concerns me, or what is upsetting for me, is the stereotypes that are thrown our way, and they really cloud us from talking about the true legacy that millennials are leaving. Millennials are shifting society. We're leaving a legacy, but is it the legacy that we want to leave?
Lesson 2, the business model of Afterpay. Buy first, pay later. No interest.
The business saw quick growth. Cash-tight consumers like the 4 equal installments model.
Lesson 3, how does Afterpay make a profit?
While retailers, keen to boost sales, were happy to pay a small commission to get on the platform.
Lesson 4, it started as a family business. It started with Ron Molnar, an accountant who started a jewelry business 30 years ago. Lesson 5, at age 19, he was the business success.
Managed to sell the most jewelry on eBay while I was at uni when I was 19, out of my bedroom, which led me then to co-found a business called Afterpay.
Lesson 6, superhuman energy. He played rugby, he studied, and had a side business. He was juggling all 3.
University and played for Sydney University rugby. So, life was about, for me, sport, some study, and, building a business on the side. That was kind of my life at the time. But there's a lot of moving forces.
Lesson 7, he recognized the historical systemic shift from credit card to debit card.
This shift from, the credit economy to the debit economy started in the 2008 financial crisis, where millennials said, I would prefer to spend my own money. And if you look at Visa's numbers in the midst of the pandemic in May, credit card spend had negative 21% year-on-year growth, but debit card spend had positive 12% year-on-year growth. So you're seeing this systemic shift away from credit cards towards debit cards, and given that 90% of Afterpay's consumers use a debit card, that is driving a really material undercurrent in our business and across the board.
Lesson 8, Afterpay entered the U.S. market successfully in 2019.
$4 billion of GMV, growing at over 300% year on year.
9, Tencent paid 200 million Australian dollars for 5% stake in Afterpay in 2020.
Dropping to $8 in March 2020, the share price was up 1,300% to hit a high of $105 in November. Meanwhile, in May, Chinese tech giant Tencent paid more than $200 million for a 5% stake in the company.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.